Okay, so I finally got to see Wisdom of the Crowd. Not that it was like that I needed to or anything, but I just at this point it was only because I couldn't see it. Not because I mean, like, I maybe if I had been able to see it right at the second, I would have been like, okay, it's got Jeremy Piven. I'll be slightly interested because, like, that was going to be the one reason that I'd be checking it out, aside from to review it. And, I just, now it was just that I had to, like, I still, like, I'm frustrated and I don't even want to like Star Trek Discovery or watch it, but I have to see it because I couldn't see it on demand the day it came out. And it's still not even available on iTunes, which is super weird. But this is now available on iTunes, and I watched it on Vudu, which meant that I didn't have to download it. But now I don't have space problems, so that wouldn't have really mattered. Well, either way, I just got to start watching it immediately. That's okay. I'll say that's the reason why. And then I don't know if it's on demand. I think I checked this morning and it wasn't. It might have been updated since then. I think I checked probably 11 or 12. I think it's now like it is exactly 3:18. Well, yes, it's still 3:18. So yeah. So yeah, this is you can watch it on Vudu for free. I don't have any ads. Maybe my thing that gets rid of ads and commercials just works on that and not on really anything else, or maybe it just doesn't have ads. I don't know, but you can watch it on there. You can get it on iTunes for free because it's a free pilots, and then probably on demand. Honestly, if it's not on demand, I'd be very surprised. But then again, I guess it could not be. But yeah, so this is out a day late, and to be honest, it's not good enough to be too worried about it. I mean, you knew this was going to suck. I think it actually went up from a 20 to a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it's bad. And it's got like a 6 user on IMDb, and then I think the episode might have like a 6 or something too. But, you know, I guess I see why the user rating on IMDb is a little higher than like a 20-something, because my thoughts are that I think this is pretty bad. A lot worse than The Brave, which is the other one that I'm saying this same thing about, but I think this is for an undemanding audience. I think it's I don't want to say that it's better than a.p.b. because I did actually enjoy the first episode of a.p.b. a lot more than I expected, because I really like the guy from Andy from Weeds. I thought his performance was a lot better than Jeremy Piven's, but I really liked him. I didn't like the following episodes though, but that's the thing, is that this, I think they'll all be consistently the same. And then this also is going to have the mystery carried throughout, because they don't solve his daughter's murder in the first episode. They actually, halfway through, get a request for another one, and he's like, no, we're not going to do others until we solve my daughter's. And then they're like, no, we got to do this now. And so then they do it, and now that's what it's going to be every week, with the little development on the daughter murder every episode. But yeah, so I thought the a.p.b. had a stronger first episode, but it dropped. This, not very strong, but the whole season's not going to be very strong. So I think honestly though, if you didn't like a.p.b. or you liked the concept of having people tell you what's going on, I think this will be the one for you. And then it's got a leading man that a lot more people know and like to look at least. I don't think he gave that great of a performance though. But yeah, I just overall did not really enjoy this. And then it's a copy of a.p.b., which I might personally like a little more. Actually, I do, because I didn't think the first episode was as bad as this, and I didn't think the following episodes were as bad as this. But yeah, plus that I have more cast that I like. This just has Jeremy Piven. So if you're a Jeremy Piven fan, I think this will do good, because it's not like he did it bad. It just wasn't anything special. It's a case of the week procedural that's trying to be enhanced with one thing, which is all that the procedurals are doing nowadays, and yet NCIS is still viewed by a bunch of people, and that's just a regular old procedural. I think that shows shit. And I think I'm not a procedural person. I'm interested if they make it compelling. There are some procedurals that I've liked, some that I like more than others but don't like. But I'm interested in, I'm open to it if they do it right. And I just don't think they've really done it right ever. Like, I'd say there's probably 5 times that they've done it right. Max. So, yeah, I'm open to it. And this just didn't do anything for me. It's not really like, it honestly, the way that the people bring up the evidence, it's kind of like they're like having a conversation and then someone from somewhere in the office walks in and says, we got new evidence. Like, it doesn't change anything on how the evidence is given. You just have to be thinking about, oh, that was from some random person. But it's still just like, oh, we have a new development, just stuff like it. It's not really, it doesn't add anything. At least in a.p.b, it was kind of a little more like, and then when they got there, they'd talk to that person, and usually it was just one person, not like a bunch of, like a crap ton of people just sending in all the same thing. But yeah, it's well enough made, I think, but I didn't find any enjoyment with it. Jeremy Piven's fine. I mean, he's good to look at or whatever, but he didn't give that good of a performance. Not that it was bad. It just wasn't like it was a standard. And then that's really all is that you would be interested in seeing is Jeremy Piven, and he just didn't even live up to anything. So the whole thing, I thought it was really bad. It's not awful though. I think it's for an undemanding audience, and I think that it got a lot of viewership. What was it, 2 days ago? And I think it's going to continue, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get renewed. But I think that it'll never drop below like a 5 million or 4 million, or I don't know. I don't think it'll ever get to like 2 or 1 million. I think it'll have a small but loyal fan base. Well, not loyal, just small that watches every week. So yeah, Jeremy Piven wasn't good. I thought this was for an undemanding audience. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I'm not going to be watching another episode. By the end, like, honestly, I was forcing myself, and it wasn't awful to watch the whole thing, forcing myself to watch the whole thing, and it wasn't completely awful. But then by the end, I just got annoyed. I mean, after they stopped focusing on his daughter's murder, I kind of lost all interest. Like, I almost didn't want to finish it, except I was more than halfway through. I'd say it was probably the last 10 minutes, like the last quarter of the episode that was focused on not the daughter. And so I'm like, why? When you've gotten this far, would you change the focus? Anyways, yeah, so this is finally out. Great for me. And then I haven't posted the podcast yet because I'm out of time on the SoundCloud, and so I have to delete one and make it available to download on. I use Mediafire, and so I can't figure out my fucking password. And like it has something saved, and I tried to log in with that, and it didn't work. So I don't know, but it's not going to be probably posted within this week because I keep forgetting to do more on it. And then tomorrow, I think the only thing that I'll be reviewing is Kevin Probably Saves the World. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to get a bunch of views, but if it does, I post at least one video a week. I just finished Rick and Morty, going to be starting Ghosted and the Mayor next week because the first episodes I already saw, and that's what aired this week, and it's still annoying. And then, so like at least one video a week, all the pilots. I'm going to say all the pilots from now on because I'm even watching shows I'm not interested in. And then occasional movie reviews, but my movie pass is coming within the week. Hopefully, I got an official email saying it was being mailed, so hopefully that will come within the week. And then I'm gonna start seeing more like the stuff that I would just wait for Redbox. I'll just start using on that, and then I'll probably try and review most all of it. I don't like doing the movie reviews as much, but if I'm seeing that many, I might as well do it. So can look forward to those, and yeah. Sorry about all that. I hate doing that, but if it just somehow gets a bunch of views and I didn't, it would kind of have been a waste. So, yeah. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you liked the video. Press that subscribe button if you liked me. Comment below. Have you seen this? If you have, what you think about it? Which do you prefer, this or a.p.b? And also, sorry that this is so long and that it had that crap at the end, but whatever. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.